Hi guys, so I went to the Pan-Asian SHIRO restaurant at Landmark Centre in VI. As you can see, the ambience was fantastic. It gave us that beach, Saint-Tropez kind of vibe, so we went straight outside because it was a fantastic day. Yeah, the inside was rocking too, but we decided to go outside.
Hey hubby, how are you? Good for family icon.
I want that drink.
Which drink is that?
Whatever it is.
That ice cream?
Yes.
Oh, but the joke is it's the other restaurant, it's not here.
Yeah, but didn't say from that
No. We'll ask.
This lovely restaurant was overlooking the beach, and they were also playing contemporary music, which wasn't too loud. You could still hear yourselves think, etc., and talk, which was lovely. Anyways, let's go into the food. We started off with the edamame, and we had this edamame whilst sitting on that bed thing, and it was gorgeous. It was lovely and spicy and just flavorful. We didn't opt for the plain one. We decided to go for this. I then had the mango touch, the royal mango touch, which was lovely. It's actually like a champagne based cocktail. And then hubby was boring, he had no alcohol. He then went for the watermelon roll, which was also nice. And then after, we decided to go and sit on the table and then have our actual meal. And we started off with the prawn tempura. The prawn tempura wasn't my favorite, just because I would have thought it needed a bit more salt or a bit more flavor, but it was nice. We then moved on to the Chilean Seabass dumplings, and honestly, these were the best dumplings I have ever had. I swear, and I've had a lot of dumplings. The only thing I didn't like about the dumplings is that, about the dumpling menu, is that they didn't actually have a lot of the dumplings that they had on the menu. A lot of them were out of stock. The sauce that the dumplings came with was really nice and sweet and spicy, and all sorts of goodness. It was delicious, I swear. Definitely order that. And then we moved on to the Peking duck, and this Peking duck to me was one of my favorite things on the menu, just because the duck was crispy when it needed to be crispy, and it was juicy when it needed to be juicy, and there was a lot of it. It wasn't just like little scraps of duck. There was a lot, and it was nice and gorgeous. Oh yeah, definitely have to have that. We then moved on to the prawns and chives. I don't know if this is a dumpling, but it was fried. Yeah, it's a dumpling and it's fried. And in that sauce, it's not like an ordinary spicy sauce. It definitely complemented the prawns and the chives, and it was well done. Again, the dumplings was the best thing we had that day. So yeah, definitely consider this. After this, we then decided, I was greedy. I then went for some sushi, and this was the spicy tuna sashimi. This, I think by this time I was actually too full, so I couldn't get the real taste, but it was definitely nice. The tuna, I don't know if it was raw, but it was like raw tuna, but it was like, oh my gosh, is that a fly, guys? God knows how, oh my god, and I ate that. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, guys. But this was lovely. I did like it. If you're new to sushi, this type of sushi is the best because it's not so full on. Then finally we had our main course. This was all hubby's doing. He ordered the lobster in hot bean, or I think it is, and then we ordered I think it is called the Hibachi rice. Now, the rice was good. I liked it. But the lobster wasn't what I was expecting. It was little pieces and they looked like prawns, if you asked me. It wasn't overcooked or anything like that, but I think it was over-sauced. I did ask for extra spicy because I love my spice. But I don't know. I wasn't in love with it, basically. But the rice was definitely my favorite. I did like that. Guys, this restaurant overall, I would give it like an 8.5 over 10. Just because I think the lobster kind of let it down. But overall, it was fantastic, and I definitely would suggest going there. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.